Hey everybody, today we're looking at ratios and proportions for 6th grade. So this power standard is 6.RP.2 and this question comes to us from the May 2019 test for grade 6. It's question 41. So I'm going to read the question out loud and we're going to solve it. Winston earns $140 by selling 56 hot dogs at a concession stand at school. Using the same rate for the cost of one hot dog, how many more hot dogs would Winston need to sell to earn a total of $175? Okay, so we look at this question and we have a lot that we have to figure out. So Winston earned $140 for selling 56 hot dogs. It asks us the same rate for the cost of one hot dog. So we need to figure out how much is one hot dog. So if I've got $140, I'm going to divide that by 56 to see how much one hot dog costs. So let's see what that looks like. 56 divided by 140. Well, I know 56 can't go into 1, so that's a 0. 56 can't go into 14, so I know that's a 0. 56 into 140, let's try 56 times 2. 6 times 2 I know is 12. As you know, I love to add my 1 so I don't forget to add it instead of multiply it. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 gives me 11. So I'm going to put the 2 there. Then my next step for the division, other than after I've done the multiplication, is a subtraction. So 140 minus 112 is going to give me a number. Now, 0 minus 2, can't do. 4 minus 1, I can do. A borrow from a friend. Turn that 0 into a 10. And then subtract the 2 gives me 8. That's a 3 minus a 1, which gives me 2. 1 minus 1 gives me 0. Perfect. Now I'm not done. I have a remainder. Now I'm going to put a decimal spot. And I'm going to bring my decimal spot up. So I know it's going to be $2 and something. Then I bring my 0. And I'm going to bring that down. 280. So let's see if I do 56. I already know it's got to be bigger than 2. It's probably got to be bigger than 4. So let's try 56 times 5. 6 times 5, well, that gives me 30. Plus my 3. 5 times 5 is 25. And 25 plus 3 gives me 28. So that means all I have to do is my subtraction. And if we're doing money, we know that it's $2.50. So that means one hot dog equals $2.50. Now I need to figure out how many, if I earn a total of $175, how many hot dogs did I actually sell? So let's do that over here. So I'll do 175 divided by how much each hot dog is, which is $2.50. Then I do my division. $2.50 divided by 175. And as you know, we cannot divide with a decimal in our divisor. So boom, boom, move it twice. Boom, boom, move it twice. So I know that, let's add my zeros. 250 doesn't go into 1, doesn't go into 17, doesn't go into 175, but it does go into 1,750. So let's try 250 times, let's try 7. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 5 is 35. Let's see, 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 3 is 17. So that's a 7. 1750 minus 1750. That's beautiful because that brings me down to 0. But I cannot forget about this 0. So this comes down 0, and that's important to make sure you have that 0 there. So I'm going to circle that 70. Now, if I sell $175 worth of hot dogs, that means I sold a total of 70 hot dogs. So the question's asking you, how many more hot dogs would Winston need to sell to earn a total of $175? The answer is not 70. The answer is not 56. He already sold 56. He needs to get to 70 total hot dogs. So I'm going to do 70 minus 56. Can't do 0 minus 6, so I'm borrowing. 7 becomes a 6. That 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 6 minus 5 is 1. So that means my answer is 14 more hot dogs. So that means Winston needs to sell 14 more hot dogs than he already did at 56. He needs to get to 70. So that's why my answer is he needs to sell 14 more hot dogs in order to get to his $175